Good morning, Apple Flap. How are you today? Good to see you. Hope you had a great Christmas. Festivities are not necessarily over yet. Still got New Year's well on its way. That being said, how are you? I'll show you what, I'm not sure if you made it to last stream or not, but we had left off working on this building here, and so I had done all of this since the past stream. Also, I've done more. I'll show you in a minute. You didn't? Okay. So yeah, what I'm working on right now is trying to throw in some detail in between all the buildings that are in this particular area. Right now I'm working on this backyard, but what I have been doing over the past couple days is putting in detail. So I'm trying to bring in some color and sort of tie everything together with detail. Obviously it's a lot of greenery. That's kind of my style. I like things being very green, very alive. So that's kind of what I'm going for. Very, yeah, somewhat overgrown. So I'm not going for that typical grungy medieval style. I personally prefer more, yeah, just bright. It's kind of what I like to do. Back here we have a potter's workshop. This is the workshop right here. But out here we have the kilns, we have a clay pit, some water to mix with the clay, and then up here is where they put the pots to dry. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to that. And then some fuel, and then some broken pottery kind of thrown up back behind the kilns there. So, and we make our way up this way, and this leads us back up to the main road. This right here is a garrison. That's what all this is right here. I kind of want to work on that today as well, so we'll see where that goes. And then this, of course, leads back up to the main road. This is a guild of some sort. I haven't really decided what type of guild it's going to be, but that will be a guild. All of this is an inn right here. So you got all of these brown roofs there, and then this over here is like the innkeeper's house, and then he has some stables out back for travelers and whatnot trying to come through and yeah, live there. Over here is a blacksmith, and I'm kind of going Nordic with it. I made a open air, like, side modular building, and I wanted to make it very Nordic, kind of fancy looking. Very bare minimum detailing inside so far, but I just wanted to get kind of the idea out of the way. Got the forge facing this way. Right here is another like city building, so like a garrison or perhaps some sort of administrator. Not quite sure. Generally around each gatehouse, I like to have some sort of garrison. So we can imagine this is probably another garrison right here. And then some room for some horses, stables down here. And of course, just like a fancy little entrance right here, and then eventually this is going to lead up to this road. Yeah, so that is the overall gist, and that's a bell tower right there. I want there to be a bell tower at each gate. So little by little we're making some progress, inching forward, doing what needs to be done. I still need to work on this garrison right here. There's a lot that needs to be done in there. Yeah, so that's gonna take some time for sure. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. This is one of my favorite spots right here. So we have a eagle built into the that there. You can kind of see it better. You can kind of see it better from here. You see that eagle? So right when you walk in, you got an eagle kind of on the ground there. This is whenever there's large open areas like this, my plan is to put some sort of design into the ground. So that'll be a challenge for sure. So, you know, maybe one time I'm going to want to do a dragon, or one time I'm going to want to do a lion, something like that. So we'll see what happens. We got a statue here of some sort of figure. Nobody knows who he is or what he's commemorating, but he's a guardian of sorts, I guess. Right when you walk in through the northern gate. And then, I mean, I just love this road. And eventually I'm going to have more of these streamers going across the road. I just feel like that adds in a nice little bit of color. And I'm sure if you know me, I like to have lots of color. So anyways, back to what we were doing, which is this backyard here. It is the backyard to this inn, and what I would like to put back here is like a chicken coop, and then maybe like a garden here, and then like a chicken coop back here. That's my plan. So we'll see what happens. And I just accidentally took 2 screenshots of nothing. So, you know, let's just take up some more space in our folder. So how was your Christmas there, Apple? Do anything exciting? Spend some time with the family? How did it go for you? For me, I had gone up to my parents with I have 2 boys. We went up there for a couple days. Had a great Christmas, and we built a 1,000-piece puzzle in one day. Well, a day and a half, something like that. We started at Christmas Day in the morning, and then we finished it the day after around noon. So pretty proud about that. My son and I have been building puzzles quite a bit here recently. We're practically doing a 1,000-piece puzzle every week and a half now. Right now we're working on sort of like this little medieval village. It's kind of difficult. It's one of those pictures where it's like everything's kind of the same. It's a Christmas village, but it's like sort of medieval, a medieval setting, and it's a nice picture. It's just, whew, it's hard. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do here is probably put this up along the roof's edge as some sort of trim. It does make for a nice bit of color up there, I think. Sets it apart. Probably put a couple windows back here. I think what we're gonna do is probably arrow slits. Really celebrate with gifts and such, but we do have a nice family dinners. Good. Yeah, I would say normally our family doesn't really do gifts or anything, but this year my wife and I kind of went out and we got some extra gifts and stuff. It's just been I mean, I wouldn't say a financially good year, but it's, you know, we got a really good, or should I say, I got a really good Christmas bonus. So I was feeling particularly festive. So we went out and got a few gifts and things. So, funny story is I had gotten my dad this 3.1, what do you call it? It's a sound bar, but it has a subwoofer with it. Very, very nice. It's an LG, and I had got it for my dad for Christmas, obviously, and I knew my mom would be absolutely, she would hate it because, so my parents, they live in this log house, right? And my mom's very, she likes, you know, peaceful and, you know, not loud stuff, and she doesn't like war movies and stuff. But my dad loves war movies and action-packed, lots of shooting and killing and whatnot. That's what my dad's into. Action, you know, like Dune, stuff like that. That's good stuff. Anyways, so I had gotten that for him for Christmas, and we opened that thing up, and immediately my mom was like, no way, no way, no way. So we're like, all right, well, we're just gonna set this thing up, and we're gonna just, you know, test it out, and then, you know, we'll figure out what happens from there. So we set up Dune to watch that night, and we we didn't have the sound set properly. Like, we had it way high, but we didn't know it at the time. And if you recall, at the beginning of Dune, there's this like throat singing that's like really loud. It's like you know, abruptly loud. And so that goes off, and it's like the whole house is shaking. It's because my parents, they live in a cabin, and not a cabin, but it's a log house, and so, like, you know, everything sort of vibrates to bass. Trust me, I was proud of that soundbar. So, anyways, now I have a new soundbar. My mom had us take that down, and I had to bring that to my place. Not that I necessarily mind. I mind because I wish my dad could have that, because then he could actually listen to movies and stuff without having to. He currently has to listen through earbuds because yeah, my mom is not keen on on listening to the stuff he watches. But that's okay. That's okay. Everything works out. So I'm having my dad and my brother come over. So I can't watch the stream, but I'll see it as soon as it hits YouTube. All right, make space. Appreciate you stopping by. Just want to say Merry Christmas, Merry late Christmas to you. And if I don't see you before, Happy New Year. All right, so let's figure out how we can add a little bit more depth back here. I mean, one thing that will definitely be, there will definitely be more depth in this once we add in. Obviously, we're going to add in a chimney. Honestly, I think what we're going to do is probably remove that window there, and let's go ahead and just throw in a chimney now, because this is where I'm going to put it. So what we're going to do is just something like that. And we're going to bring that on up to there, I think. There we go. And then we're going to grab our cobble wall blocks. And we're going to go ahead and do that on up to there. And we got ourselves, well, the start of a chimney. We've still got some detailing to do for sure. So let's see what we do. Oh, thank you, Apple. Appreciate that. I am now hydrated for the next 5 minutes. It's funny that you're like the only one that really uses that. I don't know about a little stream, but maybe a small water source. It's a possibility. I do that every now and then. Like, for example, I'll show you another chicken coop that I have over here. Like, this is kind of what I'm thinking, like little puddles kind of around. But in terms of water sources, that can be a little difficult for such cramped areas. So we'll have to see where it goes. Now, honestly, so apple flap, that is honestly a good idea because there will likely be runoff or sewer systems underneath the richer districts. So perhaps what I should try to do is somewhat engineer in some sort of runoff route, because obviously what's going to happen is there's probably going to be like pipes or something coming out of the wall right about here, and then then there'd be sort of like something like a channel with a bridge over it or something, and then leading through this wall here and coming out. So I do need to keep that in mind. Perhaps worth planning ahead for. I don't know. Right now I'm just gonna keep building. We'll see what happens, but that is definitely a something for me to think about for sure. Oh, I know what to do here. We need to do, where are you? I need stone, brick, half slabs. Aha. All right, please. Biome cooperate. Yes. All right. No, that's not what I wanted. The biome cooperated, so we get to do what I want to do. There we go. That kind of looks like a chimney, am I right? We got the cornerstones in there. Looks pretty decent. All right. 1 second, guys. Okay. All right, so we got our chimney. Honestly, perhaps some, well, yeah, I guess what we could do is a couple of these right there and there. That's not too bad. I can work with that. A couple arrow slits in the wall. Nothing wrong with that, I think. All right. Yeah, so let's get back down here and, I see a problem. Okay, so what if we're gonna have to redo this. All right, so we're gonna have to do it this way, I think. Just straight down. The reason being is I normally put a like this. You guys will find out. You will see. You will see. There's a reason to this madness. There's a rhyme and reason. All right. Hey John, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. All right, take that out. All right, so I'm guessing this is why you were suggesting a water source over here. Was you saw that little dip in the ground there? So maybe we can utilize that somehow to accomplish that purpose. 'Cause I would like to follow suggestions where I can. Because that's generally how you get some really neat stuff, is if you follow suggestions and ideas. All right, so if we're gonna put a water source right here, I guess it could be something sort of like a small, not pond, but just like a small puddle, I guess. Maybe about that big. I don't want to make it too much bigger because then we're going to start interfering with the inside of our thingamagummy here. All right, so go ahead and do that. Take the grass out. I kind of want to flatten this area out, take away all of the grass and whatnot because it's just kind of in the way. There we are. Plants, and then that's where the water comes from. Could also make it a garden with like plants, and then that's where the water comes from. Yes, yes, yes. There will be a garden. This is all going to be a garden here. So there's going to be a little path, and you're going to have a garden on that side and this side. And then all of this back here will be like a chicken coop type deal. I mean, I could technically have it reversed, but I feel like it would look better if it was the way I suggested. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to use some coarse dirt, possibly some rooted dirt, and we're going to use some packed mud because that is nice texture for the things that we're trying to do here. Oh, and yes, some gravel. Where's gravel? There you are. All right. So let's go ahead and get that in there. That is frustrating. You know, you get those little bits of grass. You know, it's probably just better for me to place it down. Simply because otherwise we're running into constantly touching the grass. It's interesting. The mud does not have a texture to it. And, you know, like most, like for example, coarse dirt, the grass will overlay it. Whereas the packed mud, let's see, it does not. It is interesting. I wonder why that is. Or move the pond to where the shade is. Well, I mean, it's just the time of day. This will get about just before noon to a little bit in the afternoon. So this will get some sun. It'll be fine. Because right now it's about noon. So like remember, the sun moves across the sky. So this side would get sun, and this side would get morning sun. This side would get afternoon sun. But honestly, I don't really even think about that. It's not really high on my priority list. My priority list is, does it look good? I am, what do you call it? Going against my own advice. But that's what I do. It's my building style. So I guess back here will be mostly coarse dirt, but I think what we're going to do is mix it up a little bit with some grass back here, just because it does look better to have it kind of patchy in a chicken coop type area. So we'll do that. Thinking back in this corner will probably be a little bit bushier, so we don't technically need to do much back there. And then every now and then throw in some rooted dirt. That does look a little bit nicer than your stereotypical coarse dirt everywhere. Let's see. But yeah, since this is an inn, I figured that back here would be nice. It'd be nice to put, you know, useful things back here, like a garden, food sources. There we go. And probably a little bit up here on the next to the building. All right. And then I guess the same thing here. And we'll put like a fence or a wall there in between the garden, and we're just going to use rooted dirt for now, and I think I'm going to come back through and mix it up a little bit. Obviously, we're probably going to be using a little bit of farmland and whatnot too, so we'll see what happens. And in vanilla, there is, of course, limitations to what we can use, so there is, of course, that factor to keep in mind. You know, in Conquest Reforged, you got all sorts of crops and things you can use. But we are in simplified vanilla. So, we'll make it work, though. Alrighty. There's that. And then probably a little bit more. We don't need a path that large through all this. So we can do something like that. And then I think what we're going to do is probably take some coarse dirt. And we're going to go ahead and get that coarse dirt. Coarse dirt. There we go. Right through there. Very nice. And then I'm probably going to put some paved stones in that as well. Simply to make it more apparently a path. There we go. Limitation is mother of creativity. There you go, John Fig. That's a nice, I like that right there. That's great. By the way, since you guys are talking in chat, I'll let you guys name number one, this inn here. Right now I have it as the Dismal Inn, but if you have a better idea, let me know. Also, I need a name for this textile merchant. And then I also need a name for this grocer right here. So if you guys have ideas for a grocer, textile merchant, and an inn, let me know. And then I have more things that I want to ask you guys, but we'll start with those and see what you guys come up with. All right. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of texturing on this wall here. That all sorted out. Probably would be best to have this all textured up before I start putting weeds back here. I do believe that would be the best course of action. Hey Matt Z, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Alright, and then we'll just go ahead and make the rest into cabaret. I guess for the cobble, technically a brush might be better, but yeah, we'll just do this. I was originally going to build this project without world edit, simply because I was feeling like, I mean, I don't know, world edit still is, kind of makes me feel this way, but I feel more accomplished if I build without world edit. But it takes forever. So, you know, especially if you're building one of those massive towers up on the wall up there. You guys can just imagine how long it takes to do, you know, one tower by hand. So I was doing that when I first started the project, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is getting so repetitive. So anyways, yeah, that's when I started. That's when I got world edit. Well, the reason why I got world edit was to do terraforming. But yeah, it just really works it really works out for the rest of this project. So like this replace tool, for example, very helpful. I am not getting any suggestions for the 3 things that I asked suggestions for. What's up with that? I figured you guys be all over that. I'm doing pretty good there, Mad Z. Having had a good Christmas and still off. I'm going to be off until... I'm going back the 2nd, so I get about 10 days off from work, and it has been fantastic. Time off is exactly what I needed. Alright, so there's that. We're going to go ahead and fill our water 5. There's that. And apparently we need some more over here too. There we go. Alright, and then inside the water, we're going to put some seagrass or whatever that is. We're going to make it look a little bit more interesting. And then also, I like the idea of putting in some drip leaf. I guess it doesn't go in the water, does it? Does it? Oh, it does. Okay. Yeah, I like that idea. Okay, and then we got the small drip leaf as well. I just like putting in random junk. Now, why aren't you growing? Eh. Interesting. Okay, so that doesn't grow. I guess it can only be in 1 block spaces like that. Or something. I don't know what that's all about. Vines from the wall, maybe? Oh, yeah, there will be. What kind of names do you want? Bowman's Inn? I've just woken up, so mine's a blank. Well, I mean, I guess. But right now, I got the Dismal Inn. So, whatever name you come up with. So, if you have a good name, or just anything, let me know, and we'll change the name to that. Honestly, it really doesn't matter to me. Whatever suggested is cool with me. So if you want Bowman's Inn, we can do Bowman's Inn, or you can do something silly. I really don't care. Preferably something along the lines of, what do you call it? You know, at least kid-friendly. Or family-friendly. Yeah, family-friendly. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. So then from there to there is going to be our... There's that. Beautiful. Put you across like so. And that looks absolutely horrid. Not quite sure what to do with this. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking we're going to put a vine right here. And we're definitely going to do something on this wall. Probably, you know, we still got to put windows in on this building. This is going to be just one big open room. Maybe a loft space up here or something. But this is going to be mainly just one big open room where... like all the tables and chairs and things are going to be for the inn itself. You go across here, and this is going to be living quarters for the guests. And this is where everybody's horses are going to be. And then the innkeeper's house right here. Which is a massive house, by the way. I I didn't really intend this house to be so big. Honestly, this should be the inn. This thing's huge. But it is what it is, I guess. Doesn't really bother me, honestly. It's pretty cool. All right, so we got to make a chicken coop. I'm thinking we're going to do probably a elongated design. And probably raised up a little bit. So what we're going to use is oak wood. And then we're going to use... Where's the slab? There it is right there. And we're going to use... Okay, the only issue with this is how do you make it triangular? Okay, I know what to do. All right. So, let's see. Chicken coop location. Location, they say. With that pond there, it kind of complicates things. I guess what we could do is put it right here. All right. I think this will work out. Should work out. We're going to go ahead and do detector rail right there. Whoopsie. There it is. We're going to do that there. And let me get the biome. Where is it? There it is. Detector rail. Forest. We're going to do forest. So we're going to do position 1. And then we're going to do position 2. And we're going to do set biome forest. All right. Let's see what that turns out looking like. I wish we had some real-time biome changing abilities. Back in 1.17, or 1.7, should I say, we had what was called a biome stick, which was very handy. Those are supposed to be eggs, but unfortunately, I do not have a biome that will combine the egg texture and the rails that I want. Because if I'm going to do the bird's nest, it's going to have to be a Soul Sand Valley. But if I go up to the detector rails, which I use for the ramp to get up into the chicken coop, that is blah, 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 blah. Where is it? Where is it? I was just... Ah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, it's just not anything that we need. It's not. So, it's unfortunate. Now, okay. Maybe there is a chance. Like, what if I take a... What if I do this? Set biome. Okay, what is that again? Bird's Nest. Oh, yeah, Soul Sand Valley. Soul Sand Valley. All right. Let's see. Is it possible to set individual blocks? I'm going to say probably not. I'm not quite sure how biomes work right now. Yeah, see, it didn't work. But let's see what it looks like. It's forest, 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 forest. Yeah, so it needs to be like a chunk. So you can't set really individual blocks. That is so frustrating. Oh, man. Yeah, I miss the days when you could just set things in large quadrants and it'd be perfectly fine. Those days are over. Those days are over. Okie doke. Put that there. Put you there. It will be somewhat of a chunky chicken coop. But that's okay. We can work with that. What? Huh? What? I don't even know what that's supposed to do. Interesting. You click them, they actually do something. I don't even know what you're supposed to do with daylight sensors. I didn't know they had those exchangeable textures. Now, do I want to do that? Yeah, that honestly looks a little bit better, so we'll do that. All right, and then the next thing I want to do is put you there. And then we're going to take our fence. And we're going to do that. All right. Progress. There's a chicken coop. Honestly, yeah, probably better to do that. Okay. Just removing all of the grass from underneath the chicken coop. We don't need any of that there. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm thinking we'll probably place a little bit more of that yellow carpet, sort of like around like that at the base. I think I can work with that. And then let's see, what else do we need back here? Maybe a second chicken coop. What do you guys think? 2 chicken coops? Or is that too much? I think we can do 1 small one. Yeah, I think we could probably do a small one. Probably be good. So we'll do that. But how do I want to do the foundation of it? Honestly, that's probably good right there. And then we're gonna go ahead and do this. Around like that. And I probably gonna have to get off and do yet another, yep. It's annoying. Set biome forest. That in there, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the roof of this thing. Okay, and then in the back here, we're probably gonna do a vine right there. Actually, we should probably do like a tree in here or something, right? What do you guys think? I think a tree would be nice. Here we are. All right, so what do we want to put in here? Probably put in some doors here too. You know, another thing that we have as a Conquest exclusive is custom named mobs. And I haven't really thought about that until recently. Somebody was suggesting it. But there is custom animals. So like we got red deer, reindeer, all sorts of parrots, owls, hawks, puffin. We got dinosaurs, eagles, vultures, bears. We even got a platypus. Oh, goodness. A lion, a leopard, spotted leopard. We got stingrays. Got all kinds of crazy stuff. Lots of neat mobs. The problem is, let's see, chickens. Do we have any interesting chicken textures? No, we don't. Okay. But man, there's so many. It's so cool. Oh wait, isn't there an yeah? There's elephants. There's a rhino. Yeah, lots of crazy stuff that you can do. Basically, you take a base. I'll show you really quick. All right, so let's do something fun. We'll take an anvil. All right, and we're gonna take a name tag, and then we're gonna take a Ravager. All right, And I'm going to kill it after because we don't want an elephant in here, but, you know, whatever. All right, so we're going to take our name tag and we're going to put Asian elephant. Elephant. Well, it is capitalized, so I'm curious if that matters. All right, we're going to put that there. Put you there, and bam. There we have an Asian elephant. What do you think about that? It is so corny looking, but hey, it works. That's interesting how the name tag even emits a shadow. Die! There we go. Let's see. Let's do... Hey, you know what? Why not? Let's do... Tyrannosaurus Rex. Oh, wait. We don't do Rex. Tyrannosaurus. Now we have ourselves a Tyrannosaurus Rex. That's honestly pretty cool. Look at those little arms on there. That's pretty awesome. Alright, you need to die. I'm not gonna have a random Tyrannosaurus Rex walking through my lands or my city. And then there is a Triceratops as well. Anyways, you get the idea. There's some neat stuff that you can do. All right. So let's start with the garden here. Might as well. I mean, the garden is pretty much the first thing that you come into. So, I think potatoes are going to be a pretty important crop. We'll do potatoes, carrots, and then the standard wheat, I think. We're going to need some bone meal. And then we're going to need a tool. There we go. All right. Tomatoes. How does one make tomatoes? And I guess there is a way. We could do apple leaves, right? Let me go to biome specific really quick. Biome specific, and let's go down to plants. So we have apple leaves. We do have grapes, but I want to avoid grapes if at all possible. Oh, we already have forest over there, so technically we could do that. Let's see, what other crops? Okay, so potatoes, we have rice. Carrots become beans. Oh, we could do grove. Okay, and we got cabbage. Oh, nice. We got cabbage. Okay, so, oh, and then, oh, that's cool. We can do corn too. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Yep, we're changing all of this biome to grove. This is awesome. All right, so we're going to start, let's see. Where would be the best selections? Right here. Position 1 to position 2. Set biome grove. All right. You guys watch this. This is going to be pretty cool. All right, so single player. Everything is grove. Oh, that's awesome. Anything interesting, like in terms of other crops? Okay, we can't use that. Can't use that. Duckweed. Nope. Okay. All right. So we got some really cool stuff, guys. Number 1, we can grow corn. Wait, what? That doesn't look right. It says a dandelion should be corn. That doesn't look like corn to me. That looks like... Huh? How do you make double corn? That's just like the base of corn. Okay, that's frustrating. It's Grove. Grove is correct. Okay, apparently we can't do corn then. That's frustrating. All right, well, let's do beets. All right, you guys, I think we'll like this. There we go. All right, so we're gonna do cabbage at the front, I think. All right. So we'll get a little bit of cabbage in there. Okay, and then we can do barley in the back, I think. Let's do some barley back here. Okay. I'm probably gonna bush it up a little bit in the very back. Use some leaves or something. And that switches back so fast. Okay. So we got ourselves some cabbages, and we have ourselves some of that. And I still don't understand. There has to be a way. There has to be a way. Is it supposed to grow on its own? See, I really doubt that Monster Fish would overlook something like this. So it's something I'm doing wrong. I just don't know what. What am I doing wrong? I really want there to be corn back here. That would be so cool. But the problem is how do you make it grow? I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna place some down, and let's see if they actually grow. I don't think that's gonna happen, but if it does, that would be so cool, and I would be very, very happy. But that is supposed to be all corn right there. Okay, and then we do have beans as well, so maybe what we can do is grab some carrots, and we're gonna go ahead and fill this area in with some beans. Hydrate. Thank you, Apple. Appreciate that. All right. Easy enough. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like that. You would think that some of that corn would be growing by now if it did have growing properties, but personally, I don't know that dandelions have growing properties or growing capabilities. That doesn't sound right. So honestly, I don't know how that's gonna work. Hey Anonymous, welcome to the stream. Appreciate that. I'll show you what I'm doing real quick. Doing well, it's just the beginning parts of it, really. I only got really you know, I still got more I'm going to be building out here. More I'm going to be building out here too. And so there's still a lot more I got to do on this side. But right now it's just kind of the beginning stages of my project. I don't even have a name for the project yet, but little by little. Okay, so how does one place corn? Does anybody have any idea what needs to be done in order to grow the corn? I just don't understand. Like, what is the deal there? That is grove. That is correct. Okay, so we got cabbages, beans. Technically, we could do rice, but I don't really feel like doing that. We got barley. I guess we could do some heather. Let's do some heather back here. Like maybe we can just kind of imagine as this kind of some spice or something. I don't know. A little bit back in there as well. Okay. And then also let's do some leaves back in here. Ew. Okay, usually I use dark oak. Whoa. Oh boy. All right, now I'm a little worried that we don't even have any green leaves. Oh my gosh. Azalea seems to be the only leaf that we can use in Grove. What about acacia? Nah, it's not terrible. Spruce? Yeah, spruce will do. It's not what I want, though. Are you streaming for long today? Because I have to watch this while playing. Yeah. I'll be streaming for probably, let's see here. It is 7 right now. Another hour, and then I gotta go. But yeah, I got a little bit of time today. Oh boy. So yeah, we're just gonna use a little bit of spruce leaves back here. I can't believe it. I mean, I guess that is a nice fall color. Yeah, that's interesting. Whoa. Oh boy. How much changed? What is this? This is biome. Where's the biome? Biome. Windswept Hills. Okay. Okay, Grove. There it is. See, that's interesting. So I guess biomes are chunk based. You know, there is possible use for that down the road, but yeah. Alright, so yeah, I guess what we're going to have to do is use azalea leaves and spruce leaves or something. Now, this is going to be a real test. Okay, good. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that those were going to be what they need to be. There we go. Okay, some grass back here, some of that. Okay, so the corn is not growing. I don't know what to do though. Oh. Okay. Please work. Yes! World edit. There we go. That's our answer right there. All right. I now understand. That is really quite interesting. And then I want a few that are taller. Oh boy. Okay. I think I know what to do. Whoopsie. I think I know what to do. We will see. All right, Dandelion, that would be 37-0. We'll grab our... That there. Position 2. And then we're going to replace 43-8 with 37-0. Ugh! Monster, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. Okay, how do we change that? Something about block updates, right? See, it doesn't make sense if you have to have each corn thing separate from each other. It just doesn't make sense to do it that way. So, what is going on? You should be able to world edit that in without there being any issue. Because I'd have to remove every other one, and that is just kind of absurd. All right, so I guess what this is meant to do is we're meant to do this diagonally. Let's see. All right, so yeah, it's gonna have to be in diagonals. Right angles do not work with corn, apparently. Remove you, remove you, remove you, you, and you. All right, so maybe what we can do is, let's see here. Put you there. Put you there. You there. It is not ideal, but it is what I have. No, they're dandelions. The base block is dandelion, and so what happens is when you place one next to another, and it updates. It's just kind of like when you place, I don't know, like, so say you generate a world. And then you find some loose gravel, right? And you go next to that loose gravel, and then you place something on it. It will update the block, right? So that's what the problem is. Now I'm curious if I can do this. Probably not. Yeah. Okay. So we can only do one at a time. All right, well, that's okay. There's definitely limitations that we got to work with, but hey, at least we get to have some corn. At least we get to have some corn. So there is that. I guess what we could do to fill in the space in between is maybe a little bit of moss. Something like that, and then maybe some grass. Because I don't know about you guys, but there generally tends to be quite a bit of weeds in corn. There we go. All right. I mean, that still looks pretty decent. It's less corn than I would like, but yeah, I'll make it work. I'll make it work. All right. So next thing I would like to do is place couple doors right here. We're gonna do that like so. Easy enough. That's going to be our chicken coop back in there. So pretty generic thing to put into a garden area is a composter of sorts. So let's put you right there. And then there's something needs to go back in that corner. So we'll do that. Put you back, okay? And what else can we do in here? Oh yeah, I would like to also stone this path a little bit. So, you know what? We're just gonna grab some. We're just gonna grab some cabel and some gravel. Gravel and cabel. Okay. We're just gonna place that in like so, ever so slight. Yep. Just something like that. And then we're going to do the occasional gravel as well. Adds in just enough of that flavor. Makes it look nice, I think. There we go. You want that to look like a path. That's very good. I feel like there needs to be something right there. The mangrove leaves. Let's see. Yeah, orange. Pretty much everything except for, I mean, even acacia kind of looks a little bit neon, but yeah, I'm not going to use that in here. So it's practically only spruce leaves that are available. Oh, and yeah, and azalea leaves too are the only ones that are available for back in here. I do believe that we can put one more crop back in here. Let's see what we got. We got rice. Not going to use rice. We have reeds. Oh, that's cool. Let's do, I don't even know what that is, but we're going to use it. That's not going to work. No. White tulip. Those are nettles. Yeah, let's try that. Let's do poppies and then white tulips. I think it's white tulips. Yeah. Now the thing is you know, it's the same kind of deal. We can make those a little bit more interesting. Let me see here. What if we were to do that? Okay, that one does not connect. Now nettles, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they grow taller. Okay. And then I would like to also put some leaves back in there. So we'll do that. You know, honestly, a vine back in here would be pretty cool. So I think what we're going to do is use this azalea. And we're going to kind of make that into a vine of sorts. I usually use azalea as vines throughout my builds, so that'll look pretty nice, I think. There we go. A little bit of a vine growing up in there. Looks pretty decent. Hey, Thomas! Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. We are currently in the process of making a garden. It's an attempt. We'll probably have it slightly overgrown up here, too. Let's see. What is the grove? Oh, boy. Yeah, that sucks. We don't get plains until over here. Oh, no! I hate biomes. There we go. But we got to do what we got to do. We got to do what we got to do. We don't have much option otherwise. Just bought yourself the Conquest Texture Pack. Fantastic. Very happy for you. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope that it brings you great creativity. That's one of those things about Conquest is so many possibilities. I'm guessing you're probably Bedrock, well, obviously, because you had to buy it. Sorry about that. But you can't really get things for free on Bedrock, so it's just one of those things that Conquest has to adapt to that. Plus, it is nice for the creators of the pack to get a little bit of income where they can. So I know how much work they put into it. They put a heck of a lot of work into this pack, and so it is good to see them being supported to some degree. That's so frustrating. You know what? We're just gonna make it stained glass. We're just gonna make it stained glass. side. All right, so now we got to make that look decent. I think what I'm going to do is probably make something like that going across like that. And then there's so much more. Yeah. Bedrock is going to be really well supported. There's a lot of neat stuff that's being added into it that Conquest will be capitalizing on very, very nicely. So yeah, there is good things about Bedrock for sure, but it's just frustrating that it has to cost. I wish it didn't. Because what I'm on is Vanilla Conquest, which is, well, obviously not Bedrock, and don't have to pay for it. But not everybody has a decent computer to work on. Hey there, Lavi. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Currently in the process of trying to figure things out, so I'm on Vanilla, not Conquest Reforged, and so it got a lot of biome issues to deal with. Very frustrating. I feel like there should also be some windows down here because the main floor is down here. This is going to be like a loft up here, and then down here is going to be where the I guess the bar will probably be right here. And then all of this is going to be like seating and whatnot through there. I don't know. I feel like there should be windows down here. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. Whoa. You cannot be serious right now. All right. We have... Let's do... I hate this. I don't want frozen water. Are you serious? Oh, it's so frustrating. All right, so we can change the biome over to, it looks like mushroom fields is the only other option that's not like snowy. So we're gonna try that. Position 1 to position 2. Set biome mushroom. See, this is the trouble with biomes. Alrighty. Oh, and of course that changes too. Eek. Here, yeah, there's no way to change that back. Man, that's presented quite a few problems for us. I believe Conquest is one of, if not the best texture pack that's come to us. So if we got to pay for it, it's worth it. Well, I know that Monsterfish would definitely appreciate that sentiment. All right, ice, be gone. I really hope that does not. We're mushroom fields now, so mushroom fields should not spawn ice, right? Right. Now, I just thought of something. This is going to be kind of funny to look at. All right. So let's turn shaders off really quick and see what the watercolor is. So pretty much, long story short, don't come look at this build with without shaders. Because then you're going to see all the watercolor. It's probably red water. Isn't mushrooms red water or something? Okay, it's just blue water. Cool. All right. Yeah, I thought that would probably been red water or something. All right, we'll go back to Shockpick. Shockpick High. You know, after all this time, it's been, what, 2 months that I've been on this project. I'm still very happily plowing away at it. Oh, and Thomas, I'm sorry. I missed your message there earlier. You said, hope you had a great Christmas. If you're still here, thank you so much. I did. My boys and I, we went up to my parents for a couple days. Spent a couple nights and had a great time. So, yeah, definitely enjoyed that. So now that we are changed over to Mushroom Fields, let's see. Oh, we got dark oak leaves now. Nice. All right. That is definitely the superior. The only problem is if we try to change those blocks, we're going to bust up our corn. So let's not do that. All right, good. All right, so Mushroom Fields is the right biome. We can work with that. Although I do want to test what the other ones look like. Acacia, okays, neon, jungle leaves. Yeah, it's decent. See, what I would like is ooh, I like that. What I would like to do is have leaves that are like a really bright red, because I would really like to have like those sort of like, you know, in Game of Thrones, there's those, what are they called, weirwood trees or something, and they're white with the red leaves. Makes for a really neat contrast, I think. So I would like to do that, or like if we have a different color leaf, like a neon purple or something, I don't know, but still, that would be a cool little addition to our project, I think. Alrighty, so I'm gonna do a vine right there. So we're gonna do another azalea vine, either that or maybe oak. Let's see, will oak work back here? It will. Nice. All right, so we're just gonna like spam a bunch of leaves back in here. 1 second. Let's just texture the wall first. Get that out of the way. There it is. Maybe a little bit of stone. All right. Oh wait, no, that's dark oak. We want oak. I like it when things cooperate. It's a rarity. It does not happen often. Now, I would like there to be a tree back here or something of that nature. And I think what we're gonna do is have one bit of this vine sort of climbing up diagonally on this wall here. There we go. Yeah, that looked nice, I think. And then I would also like to put in some grass and things back here. Oh, and maybe some vines growing down. Yeah, that's gonna look nice. And then also some of that. Just to make it look a little bit more lively. Why do those vines keep disappearing? Very strange. Okay. I think that is good. And then we're gonna do some grass and ferns back in here. There it is. We want to bush that out a little bit, looking nice. And then some more vines. Not that. All right, so apparently Grove switches over to the overgrown vines, which is not the ideal look. Yeah, I don't know. Every now and then it's fine. And perhaps something that is flowering every now and then. But the only flowering things that we have is... let's maybe if we throw in some sort of bright leaf, like maybe, okay, that's not going to work. Oak leaf, oh, we already tried oak leaf. Spruce, yeah, whatever. Nag's Head, Cat and Fiddle, and the pewter pot. We're gonna do the pewter pot. The pewter pot in. All right. Pewter pot in. Let's figure this out. Pewter pot in. Madsy. Here we go. Yeah, I really don't care. I'll put your names all over the city. Alright, so let's see. Would like to put in some grass over here. There it is. And maybe some birch leaves. Yeah, honestly, I like that blue. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's a neat texture. Although it needs to be used sparingly, I think. It is pretty different. All right, I like this so far. However, there still needs to be more work done. Let's see, it's 7:33, so it is almost time for me to get off. Oh, yeah, okay, we can do that. Some half slabs in there just to work our way up a little bit. Yeah, not worth it. Put that there, I guess. We do need more stuff in here, though. Let's see, our dead bush. There's that. Still feel like there needs to be something more. Yeah, something more in here. I do like it back in here. It just needs something more. But what? Maybe like a little shack? No, that wouldn't look good there. Wouldn't look good back there either. I don't know, maybe a shack right here. Maybe, I think that'll be fine. Just as little, like, overhang type of deal. Just something like that. And then maybe dark oak for this. And then underneath it, we'll go ahead and put some coarse dirt. And then something like that. And then let's see, what can we use? Maybe something like that. Okay. And then maybe a flower pot in here or something. Yeah, why not? Honestly, it's a little bit strange having this pond here, but Apple Flap, you suggested it, so we're gonna keep the pond there. Oh boy. Alright. Things I do for my community. Alright, we'll do some ferns and just kind of bush it up in here a little bit more. Spare key to the castle. Love it, love it. Welcome to the stream there, Captain. Good to see you. Let's do some grass. Put that there. All right, is that green enough? I think that's green enough. All right, we got our little garden here. Is there anything else that we can throw in our garden that you guys think would be a good addition? Suggestions are welcome. I honestly don't know. Honestly, I really feel like a tree should go here, but yeah. I have an idea what we're gonna put there. We're gonna do a small spruce tree. Just, I feel like there needs to be something capping this side. So something like that. Does it make sense? Probably not. But it's there, one way or the other. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what that needed. All right. And then probably underneath it will maybe just a fern. Yeah, that's probably fine. Now, and underneath it, we need to put some rooted dirt. Put you there and put you there. Okie doke. Yeah, there just needed to be something there like that. Yeah. That needed to be there. And then this side looks good. That wall looks horrible. That wall looks fine. But that low wall, yeah, just doesn't work. The problem is I don't really put much texture into this masonry because nothing really works with it other than stone brick. Or should I say the occasional stone brick. And, of course, the mossy variation. Now, I did try this as well, and I think this works to a certain degree, so maybe we'll try it over here. Just like little patches of this. Little patches of this every now and then. I mean, honestly, it's probably good enough. And then I guess what we should do is maybe some windows over here. Okay, that's too many. One right there, maybe? Okay. So if we're gonna do that, then let's do that. And we'll go ahead and throw in some stained glass. And then put those on top. I don't really want to put any relief in there. Need some moss. Yeah, on this side, yeah. I guess we can go ahead and throw a little bit of that in there. I'm not really too concerned about going too far back in there. We'll do some of that. And then we also need to doesn't look great, but whatever. Put that right there. Vanilla makes my brain hurt. Yeah. See, for me, it was the factor of feeling like I'm getting something done. In Conquest Reforged, I spend forever building anything, so I figured it would be a better option to build in vanilla simply for the fact of spending less time. And it's working out for me. It is frustrating at times, but more times than not, it is definitely a better option for me, for now, till I decide otherwise. But when building such a large project by yourself, Conquest Reforged is a little much for my capabilities at this time. And then I guess what I could do is do that again up here. Oh, wait. Did I do that wrong? I did. That. You know what? It doesn't really matter. This is on the other side of the building. Nobody's going to notice. I'll make it work. Alright, doesn't look great, but honestly, I could probably live with this. Shutter missing? Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you, Lavi. You are most kind. There it is right there. Looks like a church. It is the Church of the Drunk. The Drunkards. Okay, so I guess what we can do now is work on this section up here. Probably get that done, and then let's see, then I'll probably have to go. So we'll go ahead and do this fairly quickly. Let me go ahead and bring that all the way around. Pretty sure that's the correct level. Yes, it is. Bring that all the way around like so. Very nice, very nice. Put some windows on the back of this bad boy. Gotta put some doors in there too, so actually, yeah, the back. And then another one right there. And then we're gonna use those. Put that there. Okay. So where are the windows here? Yo, I have I don't have any windows on this tower. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna fix that. All right, so there's those there. Put that there. That is my eldest stomping around upstairs. If you guys can hear that. There's that one there, and then there's that one there. Okie doke. No one will notice. It is a very good scapegoat. Nobody's gonna ever see that. Why put all this time and effort into something nobody's ever gonna see? All right. Should I put a rim around that roof? Yeah, might as well. Might as well. There we go. We'll just go ahead and pop that in every now and then. Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Okay. You love the layout. Yeah, I'm going for lots of angles, very triangular, very yeah. What do you call it? Lots of flanking fire. That's something that I think is very important for larger builds like this. Cities. Lots of places where the defenders can shoot backwards on the attackers. Or back on the attackers. Okay, and then I think what we're going to do is use these to finish the rest. So I guess my next stream will probably be, let's see here. Today is Wednesday. I could probably do another stream tomorrow morning, to be honest. This morning I was just kind of restless, woke up early, so I was like, you know what? I'm awake, might as well stream. So here I am. Now, tomorrow, we'll see what happens. But yeah, generally, when I stream, it's in the mornings because I'm having a hard time sleeping. I generally stream in the mornings because it's more convenient for, you know, I have a family, so during the day, you know, normally my kids are obviously awake and they come down with me, give my wife a break. And as you guys can imagine, having kids around while streaming is kind of tough. Especially, see my youngest son, I think he would do pretty good, just kind of like chilling out. But my eldest son is extremely chaotic. So, yeah, having him around while I'm streaming would be an absolute, yeah, just would not work out. So that is generally why I stream at this time now. So it is what it is. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of the stone in there. And then a little bit of the mossy stone just to kind of, yeah, there we go, mossy cobble. Just to give us a little bit of green in there, looking nice. And then I think what we're going to do is the path to the outside. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just do this. The path is going to be closer to the edge, and then it's going to kind of come back in on there. All right. There's that. A little bit of gravel. Maybe some coarse dirt. Get that in there. And then we're just going to spam some... We're just going to spam some greenery and whatnot up here and probably call it a day at that. There's that. A little bit of gravel just to kind of tie it all together. There it is. It's beautiful. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is some dark oak bushes. This is generally my space filler, is using these bushes here. Okay, and probably one back here as well. Now, do you guys have any ideas for unique details to put up here really quick? You know, whatever. If you guys have any ideas, like small... miscellaneous details, I'll think about it. I do feel like there needs to be something here, but what? But what? Like a little shack wouldn't really make sense up there, so I don't know. We'll just keep throwing in some grass and whatnot, see what happens. A bench. All right, a bench it is. We gonna put in a bench. Let's put it right here. That's a great spot right here. So here we go. We're gonna put that right there, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that there, that there. And then I think what we're going to do in the back, let's put a little backer on it. We're going to do that. Okay. Yeah, I like that idea. Good idea. Now, there are some different... Yeah, there we go. That's cool. Might as well make use of the different types of things that we have at our disposal. You know, this would be a great spot to sit, so might as well just do one of these numbers here. Yeah, like a little spot to chill out or something. And maybe a little bit of moss. Generally kind of around these areas. I'll put some moss up in here. Feel like we could probably have some oak leaves, not oak leaves back in there. Maybe some azalea. Yeah, maybe some, a little bit of azalea. It's pretty nice. Right there would be a great spot for a painting right above the bench. There we go. Now we also need to remember we do have some unique paintings that we can use. Complements of the custom naming options that we have. However, be somewhat careful with that. They are finicky, so it is one of those things. All right, that's not gonna work there. Yep, there we go. Probably stone brick would be better, honestly. Yeah. Okie doke. The old fellows need to rest their weary legs. This is true. This is true. All right. And I think the rest we're probably just going to put in some grass and whatnot. Just something like that. Put that there and probably finish out with some shorter grass. It's pretty nice. And then some of that. And some of that. Easy enough. Okay, so there's that. Now, that has a very clean edge to it, so I want there to be like some spots where maybe the masonry is kind of deteriorated somewhat. So maybe what we can do is do something like this every now and then. That is a fairly straight edge. Yep, that's a little bit better. Hardly noticeable, but it is noticeable enough. Is there anything else that we can do with this? That's honestly pretty good. I'm pretty cool with that. And then the rest of today, I'm probably going to be finishing all of this area, finish all that area, and that area there. That's my goal for today. I want to finish all of this backyard here, that spot there, and the garrison exterior at least. So, I won't be streaming anymore today, but at least the next time that I stream, you guys will see some progress. So, that being said, appreciate you all. Hope you all enjoyed the stream, and we'll do a little walkthrough. This is gonna look so much nicer when it's finished. But for those of you that are just now joining, this is a section that I had finished recently. I'm starting to get that atmospheric street view that I'm looking for. So I'm pretty happy with that. And then I'm not sure if you guys have seen back here yet, but we got a potter's workshop in the back, 2 kilns, a clay pit, some water to work with the clay. This is going to be a guild of some sort. Do you guys, before I go, Do you guys have any idea of what kind of guild this can be? Not a warriors guild and not a merchants guild. So what other type of guild could it be? It's a pretty prominent location. It is surrounded by middle class. Well, I guess this is lower middle class. A baker's guild. Gambling. That's an interesting idea. Okay, I'm gonna keep looking for ideas. A mason's guild. I feel like a mason's guild would be made out of masonry. Potter's clay. The Potter's Guild. You know, that's a good idea. The Potter's Guild. That's you know, we are right next to a potter's workshop, so maybe that's what we could do. This could be the workshop here, and this could be, I don't know. Does that make sense to have a potter's guild? What do you guys think? Because it is, you know, technically location, so like the workshop is here, and I guess, I don't know. See, it's a very prominent location. It's a very prominent building. There's a decent amount of space inside. Yeah, so it's some kind of labor guild. Just throwing it out. Yeah. Maybe that's what we could do. This could just be a labor guild. We could just call it a labor guild. We'll just, yeah. Labor guild. So if someone's looking for work, they'll come here, and then it's basically like a, you know, a ready workplace where they'll send you out for a job. We'll just do that. And then the bell tower for, yeah, that makes sense. Labor guild. Okay, so that is today's stream. We got a little bit more done. I'm telling you guys, the building the walls was easy. Well, I mean, you know, they're shells right now, but detailing and filling everything in is taking a long time. My hope is to have all of this done, and then make another YouTube short by the 1st, hopefully. So, I mean, done as in exterior. I'm really struggling with interior because interiors are going to take forever, and then of course there's the biome issues. So I gotta summon the courage to do the interiors. And that will of course take forever. We'll see. Yeah, you all have a great day, or a place where people can learn more refined arts like pottery and jewelry. I feel like if we're gonna do that, it's gonna be probably up in the rich district. It's like some sort of academy. The rich district is going to be all of this. So pretty much that wall is going to come out to here, going to come back around all the way around like this. There's going to be a bridge from, I guess, here to there. And all of this is going to be raised up as well. And then the cathedral is going to be here. There's going to be a valley in between the two, or a canal type thing, with more middle class down low. And yeah, so that's kind of my plan long term, and we'll see what happens. So yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. Till then, bye-bye.